It's RV inspection day and we are here in Dover, Florida, about to inspect this Holiday Rambler 34J. This is a bunkhouse. It is huge inside. For the length of this, I'm impressed. I can't wait to inspect this today. And we're gonna keep you posted because you don't know what we're gonna find and neither do we.
So first things first, as you may have known, we send agreements, we send the protocol of what to follow. Some do, some don't. Well, it's one of them that doesn't. So we pulled up here this morning. I got no power. A lot of time they put the slide out, which I appreciate it. We might as well do it because we're gonna film it anyway. There's no power on there. So I had to go test my power to see if there's power. So this has been here since I don't know when. Now the inverter's screaming at us because, well, it's running out of power, running out of battery. So the fridge and all of that is still working where we're not here and you don't have shore power. So it'll last a certain amount of time. I took my quick glimpse and that was my first thing. And I thought, okay, that's interesting. I have a refrigerator. Let's come up here. I have a refrigerator that actually has its back wall down here. So this is below my slide out. So that's interesting. Holiday Rambler looks nice at first glance. I've been doing a couple of pictures to wait for the mower to be gone. So everything looks kosher, but I know they're gonna say that, oh, the plate's somewhere, but it's not there. So if you thought you were picking it up now, it better be somewhere underneath the couch, and I don't see that happening. So other than that though, remember, they painted it. This is ready. This is, no, they can pick it up. We did everything. We're just starting this morning. So as I was saying, see, I can't even start my inverter. Oh, now it is started. So, because I had to shut off the inverter because it's screaming at us. There we go. So that's the beginning of our day. So you're picking it up this morning. We'll see what kind of PDI this is going to turn into after we're done at the end of the day.
So it's lunchtime and we do have a lot to tell you about so far. Seems to be sealant missing in this sink. Not only that, stink, oh wow. And when I run the water on the right side, on the left side, the water all comes to the top. And the tanks are empty, so it's not that it's filling up. So speaking of sinks, let's go in the bathroom because there was quite a few issues in here. Now, as you can see, the shower head is sitting here. No water had been running in this bathroom at all. There's freestanding water on the bottom. And there's also, it's water coming out of the side of this right here. Can you see that? And when we do run the water into the sink, this is all wet. Now it's dry now because I did that a couple of hours ago, so I've left it that way. As far as this sink goes, this is all lifting. I'm not going to lift it hard, but you can see it's all lifting, which means it's not completely sealed. The sink isn't sealed, and all the sealant behind, as you can see, is cracked and not attached. So that's just the bathroom and the kitchen sink and the shower. Coming into the bedroom, so we have a lot of cabinet issues in here. Yes, the bed is not made because I've been up there. Both of these cabinets on this side, none of them stay up. They all fall. Here, let me just show you. The one closest to you is worse. But I'll just do this. This should stay up so you can put things in. Boom. Here's another one right here. This closet, it's an accordion, right? So it's supposed to come in here and attach, and it doesn't. It's sagging about 1/4 of an inch, so it doesn't even attach at all whatsoever. These sliding doors, I should push this back. They are needing to be aligned. They're completely off and some gouges. Now, what I do know is that our customers are really particular. They've seen this unit. They've already seen some things, some little demarcations, small to some, but huge to them. So a lot of woodwork has not been completely painted, and I have found areas. Pierre's showing you just a demarcation in the wood above the sink, but on the inside walls of the bunk, they're missing all of the paint. Now, I know some people can say it's no big deal, but I'm telling you, this customer, it is a big deal. They're paying a pretty penny. They want it to be like new. I have done the floors, the walls, everything is looking good. This afternoon, I will continue to do the refrigerator and the stove, but let's talk about the microwave. First thing this morning, the outside microwave. Pierre said, wow, look at this. We're missing the turntable and the glass. When I came into the big microwave, well, I can tell you that the turntable and the glass from the outside was in there. So that meant that we're missing the turntable in here. We're not. It's under the bed. I did find it, so that's a good thing. Glad to find that. So we'll see you at the end of the day.
So here's the setup. As you know, this particular customer actually called us. They came to see the unit. They spent 2-3 hours in there, and they sent us a list. Michael, thank you for the list, but we'll add to that list. But this was ready. This has been washed. It's ready. It's ready to be picked up. It should have been delivered, let's say, whenever, Thursday. And the dealership is nice enough to just let an inspector come, because what can they find? Well, I've got a list here of a couple of things so far at lunchtime that I found. So, Michael, I'm surprised there's one thing you missed. I'm kidding, because he was anal about stuff, and I thought, this is good. At least he'll just confirm what we see, but let's do our job the way we do it. So the roof was nice. I got lucky. There was nothing much up there except a little pinhole. It was almost 100%. One of the screws on one of the corner, they'll just need 2 seconds, done. The major problem that I'm constantly having is recharging the chassis battery. So there's something wrong with the converter, not pushing enough voltage in there. Then it's just on this side, everything was about nice for the walls and stuff, sealant. This is the microwave in there that Laura was talking about, that I thought we were missing the plate, but we were not. In here in the back, it's a detail, but it's a scuff mark. So scuff mark will be noted, so whatever they want to polish or whoever's going to do it, this should be taken care of. Here also, I can't believe you missed this, Mike. I mean, Michael, this was obvious. I'm kidding. So this is going to be noted. All right, so you stay here, honey. By the way, you remember when I told you about this refrigerator this morning? This really looked like a refrigerator cover. Well, they put the generator behind there. It says, wow, okay, this is cool. So, generator. So here on this slide, we got 10 rolls. So those rolls, this slide gets out and actually support itself through those rolls. 4 out of those 10 rolls are absolutely useless. Just turn the one over there. There you go. So we got 4 of them that are not adjusted. They shouldn't have put them, basically. So I'm kidding. Everything works here, the water heater, gas, and electric. So other than that, that's about it for my list for now. We got other things, but I got to go. I already started to go under. Everything looks good. We'll talk about it later on. Now I'm hungry. It's time for me to go to lunch.
If you enjoy our videos, we would love it if you'd hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and also leave us a comment. If you don't know what to say, just put C4BO, comment for Blue Ox.
All right, end of day. Just little things that I found, nothing major. I think we had more inside than I had outside, but down here, there was overspray on each side, so they probably sprayed after it was put together, so nothing much. I got a chip on this cabinet here, nothing gory, nothing to fall off our butt. Propane was clear, everything was good. Tires, the only problem I have for tires is life safety. When you want to try to get a reading on a tire and you're way up here, so there's no gauge that you can actually test. So both those inside tire on the 19.5 do tend to do this, and a lot of time it's those rubber grommets, so you can't access them. These rolls, I talked about, this generator worked. This side I got the same problem. My inside wheel, I cannot take temperature. The shower, simple detail, but you weren't picking it up. This shower just drips as it's working. You're gonna say, I ain't gonna use it, I'll bring it back. Well, if you bring it back, it's gonna cost you a lot of money, time, and energy to come down here. Nothing special here except another life safety issue on this. Well, we can't see it, but there's a chip there on this unit from the inside. Oh, we see it. Oh, come up here. If you, okay, just give it to me. maybe here with the light outside, you can see it right here. So it's a tiny little chip. So you got to find it. Other than that, I guess Laurel has way more drama than me in there. Let's go see what she's got for us.
So let's talk about the drama that Pierre says I'm facing on the inside here. So let's talk about this. This is the lift bed. When it comes down, great, but there's absolutely no netting in the front to hold those kiddos in so they don't fall out. There's some on the other side so they don't fall into the big window. Now that netting comes from Organized Obi in Indiana. I will link their website below in the description. Soon we have a video coming out all about Organized Obi, so you want to stick around for that one. Now we know our customers are really particular and we want to look for everything. So there is a scuff mark right here. It's not a rip, it's not a tear, it is definitely a scuff on the side. And I just need to note it coming into the bunk areas. So the top bunk mattress, it looks really comfy, but it does not fit into the frame that it's supposed to. So it's sitting on top. So as you can see, it's just kind of on an angle. As you can see, the kids are going to be laying sideways. Coming back into the emergency window. When we open the emergency window today, this opens, and then this bracket right here, if you can see, is twisted. So it takes a lot to get this closed again. This is a life safety. As you can see, it is not latching easily. So these are just a few of the things that I have found come the end of my day. I've gone through all the electricity. Everything is working properly, the TVs, the radio. So I think they're going to be happy once these things are all fixed. So remember, and do never forget, it's not about the destination. It's all about the journey.